So iQOO is known for releasing products with striking colors and heavy specs. And for the iQOO Neo9 Pro, I don't believe that they've settled yet. Let's find out why. So what's up guys, thanks for tuning into Crim Tech. It's your boy Eugene and I'm back at it from another planet. So let's start. This 6.78-inch monster packs a lot of solid hardware in a very slim form factor, and I appreciate that. Now on the phone, on the top we get an IR blaster, this side a noise cancellation mic. Now on the right hand side of the phone we get our power button, which is below the volume rockers, and at the bottom of the phone we get a SIM tray, Type-C charging port, we get speaker grills and also a mic. Now sadly there is no 3.5mm microphone jack, so only Bluetooth, unless you have the connector which connects Type-C to... you get the point. Coming to the display, we have a 6.78-inch LTPO AMOLED display on this, which has up to 1440Hz of refresh rate, 3000 nits of brightness and HDR10 Plus as well. And we also get an in-display fingerprint scanner with great deal. Now this comes with Android 14, which is integrated with Funtouch OS, which belongs to Vivo. And I don't have much complaints about the Vivo operating system. It does have an AI, which they call Yovi. We also have an ultra gaming mode and a library of customizable options. Now thankfully iQOO has not included hot apps and hot games on their pre-installed apps on this model, because firstly we don't even use those sort of applications. It's full of ads and it literally blows up our notification center, which is annoying. If you know, you know. Thankfully, they've not used it this time. They've stepped out for this particular phone, but this is a real issue with lower end phones. I'll have another video on that coming soon, so stay tuned. Now moving on to the camera. Now we have two cameras on this one. The first one is a 50 megapixel, that is the primary camera, and it has optical image stabilization also. The secondary camera is an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, which is pretty much standard to most of the phones in this particular price segment. Now you can record up to 4K 60 FPS on the primary camera, and on the front camera you can get up to 1080p 30 FPS, which is pretty much standard. Now if you don't know about this yet, Vivo is a parent company to iQOO. It just happens to be that the same company that owns Vivo owns OnePlus, Oppo and Realme as well. So one company having control over these vast majority of companies which control the Android. But more on that in another video guys. Now we get two color options in India. First one is what iQOO calls fiery red. It's like red and white, and it has like vegan leather on the back. It's vibrant, so it's for people who want to stand out a bit more, who want their phones to like catch eyes and turn heads. Now the second color is what they call Conqueror black, which is glass back, which is matted, and it will give like a much more premium-ish feeling. Now let's talk about the processor. Now this packs the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which also comes in the Samsung S23 series, the Galaxy Z Flip, also the OnePlus 11 and 12R as well. Now these are some big flagship names. Now coming to the price difference between these phones, the same chip which you get in the S23 series, you get in the iQOO Neo9 Pro. But the S23 series starts at 51,000 and goes all the way up to 1,20,000. Now the iQOO Neo9 Pro comes in just at 36,999 for the base variant, which has about 8GB worth of RAM and 256GB worth of storage, and the higher variant, which is 38,999, comes in with 12GB worth of RAM and 256GB worth of storage. Now mind you, both of these have ultra fast storage 4.0, which means that this is the fastest storage that you can get on Android devices at the moment, so that's a good package. Now my personal opinion on this device, I feel, is the hardware is perfectly okay. We have good solid hardware on this particular device, but when it comes to the software and the operating system, I don't feel that backs up the hardware much. Now the software available on this, the Funtouch OS, does not lack much, but I believe this is the same exact operating system you will get to see in a 12 to 15,000 rupees Vivo device. Now even though iQOO has not included the hot apps and hot games applications on this phone out of the box, we still do have games like Tile Master, Block Blast or even Candy Crush pre-installed on this, and those I would still consider them as bloatware. If you are willing to compromise on the software of this phone, the hardware is pretty solid on this. It will take you a long way if you take care of it, and it comes at a very good price range. So you can use the links in the description which I've added for the phone and everything that I've used to make this video. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to never miss any of my future videos. Till then, it's your boy Eugene signing off. Peace out. Subscribe. Wait.